Have you ever felt like life has quietly lost some of its color as the years have passed? Maybe you still wake up each morning, follow your familiar routine, and keep yourself busy. But inside, there's a subtle emptiness you can't quite put into words. You're not alone. In the United States, it's estimated that over 6 million older adults live with depression. And here's the striking part. More than half don't even know they have it. Why? Because the signs of depression in seniors often hide in plain sight. Fatigue, trouble sleeping, changes in appetite. Many people think these are simply part of getting older. But depression is not a natural part of aging. It is a medical condition, one that can affect anyone, and it is treatable. The challenge is recognizing it early enough to make a difference. In this video, we're going to uncover 4 hidden signs of depression in older adults that often go unnoticed. We'll also explore the deeper causes behind them and share proven strategies to help you or a loved one feel more like yourself again. So, if you've been feeling a bit off, or you've noticed changes in someone you care about, take this time for yourself. Let's walk through this together, with compassion, understanding, and hope. Because no matter your age, you deserve joy, connection, and peace of mind. Hidden sign number 1. Subtle changes in personality or mood. One of the first hidden signs of depression in older adults is a subtle shift in personality or mood. This isn't the kind of obvious sadness we usually associate with depression. Instead, it's more like a slow fade. You might notice someone becoming unusually irritable, withdrawn, or less patient. For example, Helen, a 72-year-old retired teacher, had always been warm and upbeat. But her daughter noticed that over the last few months, Helen had become more short-tempered and less interested in family gatherings. She wasn't sad in the traditional sense. She just seemed different. These personality changes can happen because depression affects how the brain processes emotions. In seniors, it can be triggered by big life shifts: retirement, losing friends, health issues, or even moving to a smaller home. It's easy for loved ones to chalk it up to just getting older, but that can cause the depression to linger and worsen. What to do? If you notice these changes in yourself or someone else, the first step is to open a gentle conversation. Instead of saying, "You seem depressed," try, "I've noticed you've seemed a little different lately. How have you been feeling?" It's also worth talking to a healthcare professional who understands the unique mental health needs of older adults. Sometimes, just having someone listen can be the first step toward healing. Remember, personality shifts are not just part of aging. They can be a whisper from the mind that something deeper is going on. Hidden sign number 2. Physical complaints with no clear cause. Depression isn't just an emotional experience. It can show up in the body too. Many older adults experience aches, pains, or digestive issues that don't have an obvious medical explanation. Take Robert, a 68-year-old veteran. He went to the doctor multiple times for back pain and constant fatigue. Tests came back normal. It wasn't until a nurse gently asked about his mood and daily life that he admitted feeling lonely and unmotivated since his wife passed away. In older adults, depression can manifest as chronic headaches, digestive problems, general fatigue, muscle or joint pain without injury. This happens because depression can alter pain perception and disrupt the body's stress response. The brain and body are deeply connected. Emotional distress can create real physical discomfort. What to do? If medical tests don't reveal a clear cause for ongoing symptoms, it's worth asking, could this be related to my emotional health? You might be surprised how often the answer is yes. Gentle activities like stretching, short walks, or Tai Chi can help ease symptoms while also lifting mood. Pairing physical activity with social interaction, like joining a low-impact exercise class, offers double benefits. The important takeaway is this: unexplained physical pain deserves just as much attention as emotional pain. Both can be signs that your mind is asking for care. Hidden sign number 3. Loss of interest in previously enjoyed activities. Imagine you've always loved gardening, painting, or meeting friends for coffee, and then, one day, it just doesn't seem worth the effort anymore. That's another hidden sign of depression in older adults, a quiet loss of interest in things that once brought joy. Linda, 75, had been part of a community quilting group for over a decade. It was her creative outlet and social lifeline. But over several months, she started skipping meetings, saying she was just tired. Her friends assumed it was age catching up with her. In reality, she was experiencing depression. When depression sets in, the brain's reward system, the part that makes activities feel enjoyable, becomes less active. This can make even simple pleasures feel flat or exhausting. What to do? If you notice this happening to yourself or someone you care about, try to reintroduce small doses of activity rather than expecting a full return to old routines overnight. For example, attend just part of a social event instead of the whole thing. Start with a short creative project instead of a big one. Pair activities with gentle movement, like walking with a friend. And most importantly, remember, losing interest is not laziness. It's a symptom, and like any symptom, it can improve with the right support. Hidden sign number 4, changes in sleep patterns. We all know sleep changes with age, but depression can disrupt it in more dramatic ways. For some, this means insomnia, lying awake for hours or waking up too early. For others, it's oversleeping and still feeling tired. For example, James, 70, started taking frequent naps during the day and sleeping 12 hours at night. His family thought it was harmless. He's retired, let him rest. But in reality, James was using sleep to escape feelings of emptiness and hopelessness. Depression can interfere with the brain's sleep-wake cycle, creating a vicious cycle. Poor sleep worsens mood, and low mood worsens sleep. Over time, this can also affect memory, focus, and physical health. What to do? Keep a regular sleep schedule, even on weekends. Limit naps to 20 to 30 minutes. Get morning sunlight to help regulate your body clock. Avoid caffeine late in the day. If sleep changes are accompanied by sadness, loss of interest, or physical complaints, it's time to speak to a healthcare provider. Addressing depression often improves sleep naturally. Depression in older adults is more common than many people realize, but it's also far more treatable than many believe. The first and most powerful step is recognizing the signs, especially the ones that hide in plain sight. Subtle changes in personality or mood, perhaps becoming quieter, more withdrawn, or less patient than before. Physical complaints with no clear cause, aches, pains, or fatigue that medical tests can't explain. Loss of interest in activities, hobbies, family events, or routines that once brought joy now feel like a chore. Changes in sleep patterns, trouble falling asleep, waking up too early, or sleeping far more than usual. If any of these sound familiar, either in yourself or someone you love, please remember this. You are not weak, and you are certainly not alone. Seeking help is not a burden. It's an act of courage and self-respect. Treatment may include counseling, support groups, healthy lifestyle changes, and in some cases, medication. Many people see dramatic improvements with the right combination of support. Here's something I want you to hold on to. Joy is not reserved for the young. You carry decades of life experience, wisdom, and resilience. And those qualities can be the very tools that help you heal. Even if the world feels dim right now, the light can and will return. If you're struggling, start with just one small step today. Call a trusted friend. Step outside and breathe fresh air for 5 minutes. Schedule an appointment with your doctor and speak honestly about how you're feeling. And if someone you know may be facing this battle, reach out. Sometimes your simple "hello, I'm thinking of you" can be the lifeline they desperately need. You deserve to feel connected, hopeful, and alive, not just to exist, but to truly live. If this video resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe so we can reach more people who need these conversations. Leave a comment below if you or someone you love has faced these hidden signs of depression. Your story might inspire someone else to seek help today.